Nick, let's square up politics. Protesters light up Acosta Bridge with rainbow color amidst controversy over Pride Month in Florida. The LGBTQ plus community addresses attacks in unique ways. This time, it's with flashlights. Florida Governor Ron DeSantis faced criticism for his approach to Pride Month for choosing to light up major Florida bridges in red, white, and blue as part of the Freedom of Summer initiative. This decision meant no special lighting to commemorate events like Pride Month or Juneteenth, which traditionally see bridges adorned with rainbow colors in solidarity with the LGBTQ plus community. Amongst the affected bridges was the iconic Sunshine Skyway over Tampa Bay and the Ringling Bridge in Sarasota, typically illuminated with rainbow lights for a few days during Pride Month. Outraged by a lack of recognition, many LGBTQ plus individuals and allies in the state voiced their discontent. In a response, a group known as Pride in Our Freedom organized a peaceful protest on the Acosta Bridge in Jacksonville. Approximately 70 protesters gathered, walking onto the bridge with flashlights and temporarily transforming the vibrant rainbow hues, while the bridge's central lights remained red, white, and blue. The addition of rainbow colors was a potent gesture of defiance against the administration's decision, despite the protests and the widespread outcry. Governor DeSantis refrained from issuing any messages acknowledging Pride Month in his social media channels. President Joe Biden and Vice President Kamala Harris openly embraced the LGBT+ community, speaking heated reactions from some conservative circles. Well, I think that was an amazing gesture that people did, and I think that if we give Ron DeSantis, if we say something to him, it's just going to ignite his fire more and more. It's like having that crazy uncle that comes to your holiday party and they kind of ruin it for you. So if you just kind of avoid him and put him in the corner, and we just go, have fun and celebrate. And I think that what these people did, the 70 people, that's amazing.
He is the drunk uncle. I never thought about that. He is.
Right.
Defiance and resistance are two of my favorite words, ending in ANCE. And we must never, ever stop defying and resisting Governor Death Sentence and his hateful actions.
Yeah. What I personally encounter in my life with people like this, like a drunk uncle, as they're sitting here, is just the person will never change their mentality unless they wanted to change it. Mm-hmm. The only thing that we can do is do ourselves the best job possible. Mm-hmm. And the way to make it seen that unfortunately your own way of thinking is not going to lead you to anything else than sadness and being by yourself. Because the most time we actually dedicate to this human being into actually trying to prove him wrong is gonna make him think that he's right and you have to prove you right.
Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, I don't see it as the good old drunk uncle. Is kind of like benign in a way. To me, what he's doing is malice. Is very intentional. Is trying to erase us, erase our community. Don't say gay. Controlling schools, controlling the fate of transgender people in our state. I mean, the malice of these guys is insane. I mean, it's just like, if we don't raise our voice, even if I know he's wrong, we all know he's wrong, but if he doesn't get contempt from our side, he's going to continue, and we're not going to let that happen.
I think it's really important to educate how terrible this is. And I'm actually going to quote, my very good friend and the executive director of SAVE, Todd Delmay, wrote a commentary for the Sun Sentinel about this lighting up the bridges, because a lot of people could look at this and say, what's the big deal? Mm-hmm. The first big deal is that he's calling it Freedom Summer. First of all, there's nothing free about controlling what local municipalities and cities can do to honor LGBTQ people. The second thing is, which is the most terrible part of it, is that terminology, Freedom Summer, was a campaign to register black voters in 1964. So he's taken a terminology. Again, history is very important in context about how much malice and how, again, Trump is crazy. DeSantis is calculating, is very calculating. Although it didn't work for this time around, maybe for his presidential campaign, believe me, he's going to come back with a vengeance.
Right.
So, I think we have to really make sure that our voters understand. And again, DeSantis is not on the ballot this year, but people like DeSantis are on the ballot. And those type of measures about freedom, nothing is free about telling you who you can love, how you can control your body, what lights you can put up, what flags you can put up to celebrate.
Correct.
It's the antithesis of what freedom is.
Exactly.
So,